Right? When we go up under this bridge, these bats are actually going to think this big bat's its mama and follow us out into the feeding ground. So, okay, that's not true, of course,
But you're undercover.
Yeah, I'm undercover at the night. You guys might get rained on. I won't get us that far. So there's a storm blowing in. These bats are wild animals. They could fly any second now, or they could wait for a while. So we're going to just wait them out.
It's the narrow little line across there?
I'll show you. No, ma'am, it's the one at well, yes, it is the narrow line. I don't know if we're pointing at the same thing or thinking the same thing. It's the one at the top of the bridge, at the very top, running along the side all the way down horizontally. So there's about 8 of these spaces. It's the line that's running at the top of the bridge. So as you look up at the very top, up in those spaces, that's where all these bats are, hanging upside down. Do you hear them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are their predators?
Hawks and owls.
Yeah.
So what happens is a scout bat will come out. They'll tell the rest of the bats in the colony, once they look around in this area and they make sure there's no hawks and no owls around, that it's safe. So they signal back to the rest of the bats in the colony and they tell them, hey, let's go eat. And that's when they start to fly. These bats are half the size of your hand. They're very small. People have to look at their hand because they don't know how large their hand is. Okay, I can't believe I just now thought of that joke because everybody always looks at their hand. I've been thinking about it and I haven't been able to fire. Okay, these bats are half the size of your hand. They fly super fast. These are the fastest flying of all the bats. I'm seeing one right now of the bat world. So we're going to have to look really closely. Hopefully they're going to come out in a large swarm. There's the smell. Okay, here, those aren't bats. Those are there, but there are some right around here. I thought those were bats for a second. Oh, guys, those are actually humans.
Ones that are hanging over the edge.
Look at this huge bat. Y'all are at the wrong bridge, though, for the bats at South 1st Street. Here they're flying right now.
That girl looks right at... Oh,
Oh, here, guys, look. They're swarming out of the bridge right now. Look, just as I went underneath, like I was telling you. Okay, here is the exit. Now, they fly in this formation because they look like a much larger object than they really are when they fly together like this. So they're going to hunt. They go down to Bastrop, Texas, where they're going to go eat bunches of bugs. And now they form what is called the Bat Snake. That's also the name of my metal band. So you guys should come see me play sometime. All right, this is awesome. We're getting a really good flight right now. Wow. Really cool. Now there's 750,000 plus of these bats right now, guys. They're all pregnant. This is not even 95% of them are.
You check.
Yeah, these are pregnant females. 95% of the bats in this colony are pregnant females. So this is only half of the colony. That was just rain. I told you it's supposed to rain tonight. They're flying down to Bastrop. That's where the farmlands are. That's about 30 miles southeast. That's where the bugs are. I think there's a storm blowing in, and the bats are trying to beat this storm because they need to go eat. Look at that. It's a serpent, or looks like locusts or bugs. Now their predator birds are afraid of them. I would not mess with that. No matter how tough I thought I was.
This is unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, but it's true. No. I'm thinking because in June they start to give birth, guys, the population will double again. This is only half of the population. They will go to 1.5 million. You're only looking at about maybe 70,000 right now, if that. You're only looking at about 5% of the bat colony underneath this bridge. Yes. They will fly out of this bridge. They will not stop flying out of this bridge for about 2.5 hours. We're not leaving till the last bat gets out of the bridge. This is what I love to do. This is awesome. They miss me.
Eric, what do you think?
Oh, look at these really big bats. These are the big ones.
Are those really bad? Is that enough bats for you?
This is batical. That's bat and radical together. Batman? I actually met Batman last year, the original, the one that was on the TV series. And I always want to call him Bruce Campbell for some reason, but it's not Bruce Campbell. That's the Evil Dead guy. What is that guy? Adam West! I met Adam West last year and I don't even know his name. But he was at the hotel and I got my picture taken with him. In his Batman outfit. Seriously.
What time do they return?
Oh, they usually come back individually right in the morning, right before the sun comes up, or they actually will turn into ash.
Yes, they bite you, you're turning into that.
Oh, yes.
No, you turn your coat.
See, they don't let me work on full moon nights.
Is that a werewolf? Oh. You said that. Hello, sorry. We're done.
No, you're not.
Nah, I'm just tired.
You're just like,
Zoned out.
you're at that age, you got so much on your mind. 13?
Sleep, eat.
Are you?
Go back to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, that's about.
15.
You're 15 also? Oh, man.
You're older than me, so I think I'm winning.
You got some good years ahead of you, boys.
When are we going to drive it?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You could drive this boat.